Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Soul State Inc. My name is Beth,
And I'm Elena.
and today we are here with what was supposed to be my very first book outlet unboxing. However, this is the third time we filmed the video, and the books are out of the box. So I'm just going to do a book outlet haul for you today. So the first four books I got are the first four books in a series that I love. I don't think I've talked about it very much on this channel, but I was introduced to it by some of my booktube buddies, and I listened to the first couple of books on audio, and that's all my library had was the first three books on audio, and then they finally got the fourth book. But I am super excited. I love it. And I went on Book Outlet. They had the first four books for sale, so I got them. Um, that is Derrick Landy's Skullduggery Pleasant. So I have the hardback of Skullduggery Pleasant, and the the naked hardback looks super cool.
I love the back.
Look
I
at
love
that!
the
Isn't that
booklet.
awesome?
I love the booklet.
And
right
she, yeah, it's got the deckled edges and everything. Oh, I'm sorry. Spine and back cover. So there we go. And then we also have the faceless ones, the Scepter of the Ancients, and Plague with Fire. Um, so obviously the first four books in the series. I have listened to all of them at least twice on audiobook, but I'm excited to have the physical copy to read. If you like reading the physical copies but haven't listened to the audiobooks, though, I would highly suggest you do it because the narrator on the audiobook does a great job. It's amazing. All right, next I have one that I had never heard of, or at least that I can remember, but it sounded really cool, and it's called Duels and Deception by Cindy Anstey. And this is a book about a girl who thinks she has her whole life put together. It's Regency era London, and she's got her entire future planned out.
Yes.
And then she gets kidnapped with somebody who is not the guy she thought she was going to marry. But through all these twists and turns, apparently she starts wondering whether or not her carefully planned future is actually what she wants. And since I've just rewatched the Lizzie Bennet Diaries for like the eighth time or something like that, and been rereading bits and pieces of Pride and Prejudice just because I can for the 8,000th time, that Regency era London kind of thing appealed to me. Oh, show them my fingernails. They're pretty and red. We've had basketball games all week. All right. I also have Poison is Not Polite by Robin Stevens. The back says, Something dreadful has happened to Mr. Curtis. I'm quite surprised to realize that I mind. If you had asked me this morning what I thought of him, I should have told you that Mr. Curtis was not a nice man at all. Not even the nastiest person deserves this. The fact is, Daisy and I will both need to think like detectives again. You see, just now we overheard something quite awful. Something that proves that what happened to Mr. Curtis was not simply an accident or a sudden illness. Someone did this to him, and that can only mean one thing. The Detective Society has a brand new case to investigate. Now, I thought that this was a standalone when I ordered it, but it is a Wells and Wong mystery. So obviously this is part of a series, and I did not realize that. However, I'm excited to read it, so hopefully I won't be too lost. Here is the naked hardback, and the end papers are super awesome. I showed them the spine. Here's the spine and the back cover with the cover on it. Then I also have The Dark Days Club by Allison Goodman. I have heard a lot of good things about this book from a lot of you guys. So when I saw that they had it for sale on Book Outlet for a fairly good price, I was really excited about it. There's the end pages, and the top looks really cool. It's got this weird kind of gray thing going on. Makes me excited. Um, I'm really excited to read this one. See, all the pages have that decoration on the top. Really excited to read it. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because if you don't know, there are 1,000 other booktube videos that will tell you about it. Then finally, I have this little book here from George R. R. Martin. It is called The Ice Dragon, and it is a short story set in the same universe as the Song of Ice and Fire. And I love those books. I love Game of Thrones. So I was excited to get this. And when I ordered it, I did not realize, but it is a special first edition with bonus poster by Luis Royo on the back of the jacket. So he's illustrated. It's a special illustrated first edition of this story. Here are the end pages, and there are illustrations throughout. And then I will show them. Thank you. And then on the inside of the cover is this really awesome ice dragon. And this is about Adora, who is a winter child, and an ice dragon, obviously. And she has seen the ice dragon her whole life, but she's a winter child and it is now summer. And then all of a sudden, the ice dragon shows up. And I don't know anything more than that, but I am really excited to read this beautifully illustrated edition of this story and get back into that world and just get another piece of it. As much as I hate George R.R. Martin, like 90% of the time, I really do love the world of A Song of Ice and Fire and am really, really looking forward to this. That is all of the books that I got from Book Outlet. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little haul and seeing this little face again. We will try to come back to you guys again soon with another video. But until next time, I hope that you have a fabulous week, month, year, whatever. And read something good, write something even better. We'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.